What up, Ninja Clan, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am, as always, your host, the Atomic Ninja G, and today we are going to continue our adventure in Atomic Ninja Land. And since the last time you guys were here, a lot of things have changed. So, let's take a small tour. So I've built myself a little sort of semi-house thing. It's a bit of brick, a lot of glass, got a bed, treasure chest, a furnace, a crafting table, and a room full of chests, which are all completely empty right now. This block is here so that I can jump up and start on the roof. I will do that off camera, and some of you may have noticed there's a lot of cactus about. So basically, I was getting a lot of trouble with, not creepers, what are they called? Desert walkers. Husks. I was having a lot of trouble with the husks. So I decided to use what the desert gave me and I basically built myself a wall of cactus all the way around my base. So yeah, the bit of water that I was going to use as a well, I managed to trap a zombie in there. This is a villager zombie, so hopefully at some point in the game we will be able to convert him back to a regular villager, and by doing so he will give me some trading bonuses, which is great. So I've also managed to plant a couple of trees out here. I need to start chopping those down because they're getting a bit big, just to help me with my wood. And I've got myself a little sugarcane farm kind of going on over here. I managed to go get some wheat, so we can talk about that later on. So we can talk about farming in a minute. And I did kill a zombie that dropped a potato, so I do have a one patch potato farm going. I also managed to plant some melons, so we'll talk about that too. So that's basically what has changed. We've got this well with a zombie in it. The house is not finished yet. And I'm not going to do too much to the house, simply because it is basically a starter house. It's a spawn house, as I like to call it. So this would be if anyone joins my world, like a special guest, or if I have friends on or something, then this is where they'll spawn. They'll end up spawning inside this structure here. And the aim, basically, is to have a bunch of beds up here for maybe 3 or 4 people. And have these chests kind of just filled with a bunch of random stuff that a beginner player may need, so that when I do go adventuring off into the big wide world, if I die and there's no bed set, I'll end up back here. And if friends or guest people or whatever turn up in my world, then this is where they'll spawn. They'll have enough to start off without having to start from scratch, unless they want to start from scratch, in which case that's fine. So let's talk about farming. Let's talk about trees first. Do I have an axe? I don't. So, do you know what? We can do it without an axe. If you've got an axe, it's easier. If you don't, it's not a problem. So, trees. So basically, if you've never played Minecraft before, to get a piece of wood, you punch it, you get a piece of wood. Hooray! When you have completely knocked down a tree, which again is much easier with an axe, you will end up with some saplings. And tree saplings are really cool because they help you grow trees, right? You're going to need to get rid of the whole trunk. Oop, there we go. Okay, so now what will happen is all the leaves will just naturally start dying off. There you go. There's going 1, 2. You can see them if you look carefully. They're all sort of disappearing. And what will eventually happen is they'll start dropping items. So they will drop some sticks, they'll drop saplings, sometimes they'll drop apples. I'm not sure what the odds are, the rates or whatever. This one has decided to drop nothing so far. And it takes a while. Oh, is there sometimes they get caught up in the leaves? I don't know if there's anything up there. But anyway, they'll end up dropping these. So you'll have a sapling for whatever type of tree you're knocking down. Now, you can see that I've planted one over here. So this is a oak sapling that's planted there. It's just waiting to grow. And all you do is get a patch of dirt, stick it down. It won't grow in sand, which is why a desert is a really difficult place to start. Because not a lot of things grow here naturally. Wow, this tree is literally giving me nothing. Okay. Yeah. So that's basically how you grow a tree. You plant it there, and you just wait for it to grow, and eventually it'll grow into a small tree like this. And sometimes, if you leave them long enough, they'll grow into little monstrosities, like so. And you will need one sapling to grow the majority of trees. However, this tree over here, which I believe is a jungle tree, these trees require 4 saplings. So what you would do, if we can angle our way in oh so carefully. This is the only way in and out of my base. You get 4 bits of dirt. Get rid of these vines a second. 4 bits of dirt. You plant 4 saplings in that 4x4 square, and eventually this happens. And I'm leaving that there just in case I need like emergency wood. And it's quite a nice tree. So, oh, yep, I got hit by my own wall. Look at that. Now the great thing about cactus, just while we're talking about it, is if you hit it, you get hurt. So this is a great defense in a desert against zombies, creepers, skeletons, basically every kind of mob you can imagine. And maybe when the night... I mean, the sun's almost done, so maybe I'll show you. Spiders will not climb over it. Creepers, husks, zombies, anything will walk into it, will take damage. And if they take enough damage, they will die. Again, in zombies' case. So yeah, I did manage to lure one inside. And there he is. I am slightly concerned that he's going to turn into a drowned. But he might not, so we might be okay. Oh, there we go. It's dropped a stick. So let's talk about melons. So melons they're a fun one. And pumpkins, I believe, grow exactly the same way. So to grow a melon, you're going to want to grab a melon stalk like this. So it is a full maturity. So do you know what? Let's just show you from scratch. Let's just do that. Hang on. In fact, I'm going to need to go in the house anyway, so that's fine. I did have a couple of problems with zombies and stuff just before I started recording, which is why my health is so low. Alright, so you're going to go to a crafting table with melon slices in your inventory, and here you'll see some melon seeds. So we're going to click on that. I'm going to get ourselves some melon seeds right here. Then really quick, I'm going to jump over here, grab my hoe. Do I have dirt in my inventory? Nope, I have to grab some dirt. So we're going to need 2 patches of dirt for this. Alright. Let's move that over there, and let's move that into here. There we go. I do wish I had more food. Have I got any food to cook in here? Let's have a look. I've got some wheat. I could make some bread. Oh! Cooked pork chop. Happy days. Alright, excuse me while I have something to eat. Just to replenish my hearts. And do I have anything in here to cook with? Yeah. Cool. There's some rabbit. Okay, cool. There we go. So now, do I need to light that up a bit? Yeah, let's just light that up a bit. I did have some problems with some stuff spawning inside my lovely impenetrable wall of cacti. But hopefully, a few more torches, we can. There we go. I think that's probably enough. Maybe one over here. Yeah, stick one here. And that is probably light enough now that nothing else will spawn. So now I can stay up overnight. I shouldn't get any problems with anything spawning. So let's talk about melons. With all the things that grow, you're going to need hydration to help. So here you can see I've dug a little channel to help my wheat and my potatoes grow, which we'll talk about in a second. So let's talk about melons. So melons need 2 patches of dirt to grow. Because basically what happens, you plant the seeds, a stalk like this will grow, and then the stuff in the background, or the algorithms and all that jazz, it will look for somewhere for the melon to actually grow. And what it does is it kind of goes around in like a square, and it would look for somewhere to grow. Now, I am wanting to force it to grow into one place. Okay, so if this was all dirt here, what could happen is that melon could grow there, and then this melon wouldn't be able to grow there because there's a melon there already, right? So I'm limiting where it can grow. So you have to wait for these to come to full maturity, and eventually this happens. And then that stalk just stays there the entire time. So let's take a look. Let's get rid of this one. Okay. And that one. And we pop one there and one there. Now what we need to do is get our hoe, plough the land with the right button. That's instantly going to get hydrated because it's next to water. We'll plant our melon seeds and just leave it grow. And eventually that will grow up, look like one of these, and a melon will pop there. Actually, I will do it this way so I don't accidentally hit that. And eventually that'll grow, and we'll have a nice melon patch just growing up right here. Okay, potatoes. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Potatoes are really cool. You plant them, you grab them. Did I only get one potato? Oh, sad times. So basically, you hoe the land, you put the potato in, it goes there. It's basically that simple. The wheat, when you knock the wheat, it will give you wheat and wheat seeds. So yeah, we got some seeds, and you can see the wheat right there. You knock the wheat out when it's fully grown, when it's nice and golden like this. Knock it out. This is too early. This will just give you seeds maybe. So when it's nice and golden like so, go back down the line and plant your seeds. Now, if I had a bucket, what I could do is scoop up some water, plop some water down like here, and I believe water kind of goes about 4 or 5. I want to say 9, but I want to say 4 or 5 to be conservative. When I eventually get enough iron, or any iron, to make a bucket, then I will let you know. But right now, all I've done since I'm by the side of this big ocean is got rid of that. Let it flow down as far as the water will go. That's as far as it goes. It won't go any further. It just stops there. Go down that far. And oops. There we go. Oop. Replace the sides with dirt, planted by seeds, and now that soil is fully hydrated. So, if I were to, let's do this, just to show you. Obviously, I'm not going to plant anything there, but if I did that, that is now hoed or ploughed. Oh no. Okay, so for those of you who don't play Minecraft, or have never played Minecraft, or are new to Minecraft, that horrible thing. What? How is it inside my house? Alright, there's a husk inside my house. That black thing, I forget what it's called, but it's a pain in the butt. Hello? Please leave. Thank you. Maybe my house isn't bright enough. Let's stick a torch here. Stick a torch here. And then we'll stick a couple upstairs just to be on the safe side. Oh, what are they called? They are called... Oh, that's a stay. Not withers. It's not a wither. It's a thing. The thing that it is really annoying. So basically, it whizzes around, and you can't look at it. As long as you don't look at it for too long in the eyes, it will leave you alone. Alright? It is pretty harmless unless you look at it. Once you look at it, it will kill you. It will go absolutely psycho. It will rage at you, and in about 1, maybe 2 hits, it will kill you. So we're going to take a little sleep. That is our tour. So, as much fun as it is to have a melon farm, what I really want is a meat farm, because meat is great. More specifically, I want a sheep farm. So, where is all my wood? Have I used up all my wood? Oh, there's a ton of jungle wood here. Okay, let's just use that. That's fine. And let's just stick all this stuff back in. This is just random stuff that I have collected / killed things for. We'll keep the sticks. We'll put that back in. Put that back in. Those can go in there. That can stay there. I'll take this out because I am getting short on cobblestone, would you believe? And we're going to make an axe. And let's turn all of those into planks. Now then, I want to build a pen. So let's... got 36 of those. Do I have enough for a gate? Or do I just sticks? Okay. Let's make a gate. Good. Okay. Let's do this. So, I want to build a sheep pen. So where would I like my sheep to live? That's the big question. I may need to rearrange some of my trees. I might stick my sheep here, I think. So I'm going to get rid of this tree. Plus it'll give us a bit of wood. So you see how much faster it is now with an axe? This would have taken ages by hand. Some of these trees will grow too tall. I think we're okay there. And if they are a bit too tall and you can't get to the wood, usually what I do is just take a plank of wood or a log or something and just tower up until you're a bit higher up. You can make sure you got all the wood. We'll just... oh, there you go. There's some sapling. I think that is probably all the wood this tree has. Yeah, it is. Okay. Cool. So we will just mosey on down. Now that's gone. You've got a couple of saplings there. Those rabbits are very nervous. Hunting rabbits is absolutely irritating. And I don't have a bow and arrow yet, so I'm not going after them. So what we are going to do is... how much dirt have I actually got? Maybe... because sheep will need dirt. They need grass, actually. So this may not be brilliant, because I will need them to eat grass. Do they need grass? Sounds like there's a spider nearby. Yeah, and that chunk of wood is there just so I can jump up and down. Is it? Oh yeah, it's like under my house there. Okay. Oh, there we go. I don't have a lot of dirt. Okay, well let's just see what happens with the sand. Right now, it's mostly about getting them for the meat, so it's okay. Oh wow, loads of saplings here. Fantastic. Right. I don't bring any sand with me. Typical. Okay, let's get rid of this piece of dirt. And I'm gonna borrow a piece of sand. Yeah. Just because I like symmetry. Boom, there we go. Okay. So let's make ourselves a sheep pen. So I got some fence here. So that's just, how many have I got here? We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let's do 10. Boop. Okay. And let's do 1, 2 there. Then we'll grab our fence. fence our gate. Pop the gate there. Go 1, 2. Oh no. I did not measure this out properly. Okay. Okay, let's just see how... Let's just go from here. That's fine. We'll just go from there. That's fine. I'm going to try and avoid walking over it. Some crops, if you can walk over them, but if you happen to jump on them, then they will kind of, what's the word? It'll spoil the ground. So, for example, this is now hydrated. I can walk over it. That's kind of okay. But if I jump on it, is it because I'm not jumping on it? Alright, well, oh, there you go. It will revert back to normal dirt. There we go. So you want to be careful wandering around your crops and that kind of stuff, just to make sure that you don't end up reverting it back to its dirt-like state. And I'm just popping some torches around the edges just to brighten up the area for the sheep when they arrive. Now, this is going to be so much fun. First things first, we need to go find some sheep. This is going to be a trek, simply because I have a cactus wall, which is the first obstacle, or one obstacle, and I'm going to need to find sheep. That is another brutal reality of this game. So, where is my wheat? I know I had some. There you go. I got 29 wheat. Let's just take some of this. We're going to need some wheat. I think we probably will need a pickaxe and a shovel. Let's just take those just in case. I don't really want to take that. So have I got 5 dirt? I don't really want to take the wood, but I've got sandstone. Okay, let's just take the wood because we've got the axe, and that'll do it. Okay, this is pretty much everything we need. Whereabouts in the sky is the sun? We don't have a lot of time, so what we'll probably do is... Now, remember when I said the cactus hurt you on the way out? If you throw anything onto the cactus... No, hang on. The cactus will destroy it. So if I was to knock down that piece of cactus there, and it knocked that side of the cactus, then... it would be lost forever in the void of nothingness. Yeah. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to show you guys how to do sugarcane. So maybe what we'll do is we'll head... Oh, I should have brought a bed with me. Alright, let's just do sugarcane really quick, and then I'll head back to the house. Sugarcane is really, really cool. Sugarcane will only grow by water. It won't grow anywhere else. No matter how much I tap here, it's not growing. But if I tap next to water, boom. Now, sugarcane will always grow 3 stalks high. Oh, hello fish. So if I plant one there, and one there, and one there, it will grow up to 3. Now you could be tempted to knock out this bottom one and take all 3, but then it won't regrow. However, if I leave that one there and it grows up to 3 and I take out the middle one, then it will continue to keep growing and growing and growing. So you have yourself almost an infinite amount of what's it called? Sugarcane. So we're going to head back to the house really, really quick. And then I'm going to sleep off the night, and when that's all done and dusted, I will bring you guys back in and we will go hunting for some sheep. Okay, well, guys, welcome back, and here we go. We have a sheep. Now that I have some wheat in my hands, this sheep will follow me around. Oops. Oh, and so with that one. We've got 2 sheep. Excellent. Okay, so what we're going to do is we are going to attempt to get these 2 sheep back to our house, base, place. Let's call it a base. It's going to be a bit of a trek. And they are sheep. They are stupid. They are going to be a problem. And we're going to have to get them across this water right here. They will swim. No. But they are drowned. And apparently there is a drowned with a trident. Now, drowned will ignore sheep and animals, I'm pretty sure. But they will try and kill me. Which does not make my life any easier. So, we are going to have to cross at a different place. I mean, this is probably one of the smaller stretches of land to water. Okay. Let's just try it. If this doesn't work, we will try something else. Come on. Keep following. If you get too far away, they will stop following you. So really, all I need to do is get to land. There we go. And now they should just follow me over. Come on. That's it. Come on. Let's go, 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 go. There we go. And we're through. Okay. Cool. So now, that's part one. We still need to get them across the other piece of water. And back into the base. So, when I get them into the base, because you've basically seen how to do this, right? You put out the wheat, you make them follow you, and you basically try and get to where you're trying to go to. The base is just there, so I will bring you guys back in when we have the sheep safely inside. Okay, so once we get in, you want to open the gate, wander in. They will argue about who gets to go first. Let's give them a little nudge. Oh my days. Come on, there we go. One in. And you, come on, in you come. Fantastic. And then we're going to close the gate. Now, the great thing about sheep is that you can breed sheep using wheat. So if you left click on there, some love hearts will appear. And if we left click on this guy, or girl, then eventually, boop, we get some experience and a lamb. Now, I could continue to feed this sheep with the wheat and it will speed up the growth process. But eventually what will happen is it will grow up, become a regular sheep, breed another one. I have 4 sheep and then the farm basically grows like so. To stop them seeing any interest in you, just take the wheat out of your hand. The moment you have wheat in there, they are all over you. And if you move it, they just lose interest completely. And as you can see, I had to demolish a fair chunk of my wall in order to get these sheep in. Now then, that is almost where we're going to leave it for today. I also chopped down all of my trees. So we've got a lot of saplings here to replant. I'm going to probably reorganize my my tree farm a little bit. I think I'm going to move it more over this way so that I can use a lot more of this area for more animals, because I would like to get more animals. I would like to get some pigs, some chickens, and some cows. Oh look, a melon has grown. Hooray. The problem is getting all these sheep over here, or just those 2 sheep, it was a bit of a pain, I'm not going to lie. So, between now and our next episode, in a week's time, I am going to attempt to gather enough resources to build a bridge that is going to connect this to that island, and then that island to the one over the other side. Because as you saw earlier on, the more time I spend in the water, the more attention I attract from the drowned, and sometimes they have tridents, and they shoot them at you, and it hurts. So, yeah, that's going to be the plan for next time. I'm going to go away and I'm going to mine a bunch of stone from that little hut on that little island, which was our kind of very, very first starting hut kind of thing. But from me and from the sheep, thank you very much for watching today. I have been your host, the Atomic Ninja G, and you guys have been awesome. And we will catch you later, Ninja Clan. Bye!